Friends. So today we are going to talk about the other side. So let's say you're an individual contributor and your manager is not giving you actionable feedback or contextual feedback, and is definitely giving you probably a little bit of bias, meaning that they're not really filtering what's coming your way. So one, it's uncomfortable. It sucks. And I'm sorry you're going through that. It's unfortunately a pretty shared experience, because unfortunately not a lot of leaders get real people leadership training. So if we humanize them just for a second, right? Remember, they're humans. They're doing their best. They're probably completely overwhelmed, completely overloaded, and they probably took the feedback about you as a personal attack on them. So acknowledge it, set it aside. Still doesn't make what they're doing to you right. So you've got some options, right? You can push back and ask the questions, right? Take the same 3 steps and just apply it to yourself. Say, hey, Mr. or Mrs. Manager, could you give me a little bit more context as to where you heard this and what meeting was it in? Who shared this information with you? Could you tell me the setting in which this behavior was exhibited? And they should be able to give you context, right? If you ask them for the context, they should be able to give it to you. And if they don't give you context, you say, I really appreciate you giving me this feedback, but it's a little hard for me to take action with it if I don't fully understand the situation. Would you mind going and getting a little bit more context or, and just clarity? Because I want to make sure that I am taking action in areas that you as my leader would like me to take action. Pretty simple. Simple question, simple way to push back, right? And you're coming from a place of, hey, I value your opinion. I appreciate that you're my leader and you truly want the best for me. And, right? Yes, and I appreciate anything you can do that would provide actionable steps for me in this situation. So if they're saying, I'm being unprofessional, I really would appreciate if you could show me what professional means in this organization, right? Is there a person that you suggest I go learn from? Is there a specific, set of guidelines that you would recommend I read? Or, is there a specific person that I can go follow up with? Because I want to make sure that I acknowledge the behavior if it's something that needs to be addressed. And a lot of times they'll end up backpedaling and be like, whoa, it's actually not that big of a deal. And you can say, okay, cool, thanks. I appreciate that. Or they'll acknowledge like, oh, it was actually just this one person this one time. And then you talk about it. It's like, oh, well, in that situation, this is what was really happening in the room. And then you help your boss understand that it really wasn't about you to begin with. So give that a shot. Let me know how that goes.